Welcome to 4DMs and a Noob, episode 23. 4DMs and a Noob is a podcast where we have 4 rotating DMs and a noob. I am that noob, Joshua W., and I played Janu. Last episode, we got some battle finally. The first big battle since the Bollywogs in episode, 4? So it's been a while since a big battle for us. Glad to be back at it. And this is the first big one, but
not just that. It was John News, and
not first kill, but first combat round, just that one liner though.
It was good. I gotta
Josh's
pat myself on the back.
Yeah, popped his own cherry.
But the battle is not done. We are still in the thick of it, as they say. So let's go ahead and really quickly introduce our players and jump right into it. Chase, go ahead.
I'm Chase Esmiel. I'm playing Basil of the Rue, your lovable Haragon that hops around.
My name's Zach Church. I'll be playing Norm Lagore, the plasmoid monk, ready to run that fade.
And I'm Ryan Butler, and I play Solon, the kisser of demons.
I'm Dan Weber. I play Gwen Repar. That's with 5 L's, but you can call me Gwen. Oh, I also play Dan Weber, the Dungeon Master for today. And let's pick up right where we left off. So we are in a classroom with burning desk, burning walls, dead mosquitoes crackling and sizzling on the ground, a succubus with the flames slowly licking up her corpse.
By the way, while it's doing that, can I loot her for anything?
That's right. He wants the full D&D experience.
Fat loots.
She has no stuff on her, but she has that necklace with the symbol on it.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Yoink.
What did you want to take, Chase?
Nothing to take.
All right, so we
Wait,
begin in that
succubuses
classroom.
have
The smell of smoke
Beautiful bodies.
building in the air, the sounds of combat becoming closer and closer, louder and louder, explosions on the outside. You hear blood, you hear screaming, you hear crying and shouting and cursing and swords and shields and magic and everything D&D related.
I think Norm wants to say something to the portal.
So I wanted to turn to look at the portal and so try to say medical center and infernal backwards.
Does not work.
Laboratory. Medical.
Does not work.
It's close. You had to think about it.
Experiments.
Infirmary.
It opens.
Yeah.
It might not be the kids, though. But it could be, because, yeah. Should we go through?
I was like, we were talking about it. Consequences be damned.
I pop my head into I see kids in the vicinity.
You pop your head in, and you are looking down a long hallway with doors on both sides. It is clean. It is antiseptic. That same tint of smoke in the air from fire purification.
Should we go in?
I pop my head. It smells like that one area where we came in when we were dropping off the animals. It smells clean and it smells like that fire. I don't know if it's here.
We're here. Let's go.
Wherever we're going, it's bound to be some nasty stuff because it's the experimentation room. So,
Yeah, but
We're good? We're going through?
is that where the infirmary where the kids are? That's the only thing. I don't want to hop in here and get.
Do you know how to get to the infirmary where the kids are?
She did specify that they were doing experiments on those kids.
We also know that they were doing experiments on those kids.
Okay, I'm with it. If you guys are for it, I'm for it. I'm not going to tiptoe around.
We go
Up
through despite that tiny smile that Dan's trying to hide.
all right. So we go in. We go in through the portal, and there it is. The hallway is about 60 feet long. There's double doors at the end. They are unlike every other door in this place has been so far identical. And these are large double wooden doors. There are on each side on the way there are there's a set of 2 doors. So you'll have to pass 4 doors total, 2 on your left, 2 on your right to get to the double doors.
As we pass each door, can we kind of do like a perception check to see if I can hear anything coming from each door?
Yes, and Baz, what were you?
Do we need to flip the map?
No.
Okay.
Not good. There's a 10.
Actually, yes.
Wait, no.
Sorry. Yes,
Sorry.
Let's flip the map.
7 and 5, that's 12.
Okay.
Change places.
All right, so this building looks near identical to what you it feels and looks like you came in through the same building or an identical building, but through the other end. So now you're on this end coming in, now you're on that end coming in.
Okay.
Or actually, wait, sorry, you're not here yet. You're not here yet.
Okay.
You do not see this.
Okay. We just see.
All right, so yeah, you're in the hallway. Johnu, when you listen with your 12, you hear you can't hear anything over the sounds. It's like
blaring.
yeah, all the wah of the alarm and the clash of combat is now. You can tell it's on the other side of the walls that you're at. Like you occasionally hear an arrow or a sword clanging against the outside of the wall.
Can I slap my ears, one of my ears on the door to see if I can hear kids inside?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
What am I rolling? Just investigation.
Perception.
Perception.
Or investigation, whichever.
I'll take perception all day. 17.
All right, you don't hear any kids. You don't hear anything.
In that room. Okay.
Should we go through those double doors?
I don't hear any of the kids in these 4 doors.
Neither do I.
So, I would say let's go to the double doors. Let's not waste time.
Onward.
Let's do it.
All right. We get to the double doors. Do you want to open it? Who would like to open it? Or
Is there
what's
any
the plan?
space underneath the door, or is it all sealed?
Let's roll for it. Lowest roller opens the door. Let's roll for it.
I accept that.
The new
It's me.
19.
nat 20.
It's me.
You got a nat 1?
Yeah.
Oh. I got a 3. Well, have fun opening the door, Johnny. Hopefully
I
it's
will.
not
I will open the door.
He's like, I'm pumped. I got so much adrenaline going through me right now.
just killed that.
Spark
I mean, it
kicks the
wasn't
door
going to
open.
be trapped, but you rolled a nat 1.
Oh, come on. That was just a. I see who goes first roll. Come on.
No, you opened the door. It's not trapped or anything.
First roll of the episode.
Let's
You
put
open
this
the
one
door. It's a
away.
dimension door to a beholder.
So you open the door and you see identically to the last room you were in, or that last building you were in. Actually, no, you're going to start back over here at the right end.
Okay.
I was about to confuse the shit out of myself.
So does that mean we see a Warforged right there?
Yep, so there's a Warforged right about 20 feet in front of you. Its eyes are already glowing. You can just take a guess that the alarm activated all of them. Or they were activated on purpose. To your left and right, as you enter, there's a closed-off room on each side. There's a large antiseptic clearing in front of you, like a foyer, and then a hallway, another hallway going straight down with multiple doors on each side. So again, this is identical to the room or the building that was the quote-unquote processing center before, but it is not that same building.
Do we think the kids are in here? Should we take?
Well, we have to go through the Warforged if we want to go down that
I
hallway.
mean, we got 2 guys that are very injured right now.
Can everybody roll a perception check?
Nat 20 again.
We go 19 and 5, 24.
I mean, I'm not beating a nat 20, but it's 20-something plus.
Yeah, 24 for
All right.
me.
So you three see, everybody who rolled 20 are out.
24.
You can see through the hallway towards the end of the room where at first glance, again, same thing as always, antiseptic, it just looks clean. But right towards the edge of your vision, and once one of you sees, you can tap each other and look. there's just a trickle of blood on the corner that looks like it's sliding downhill.
Like right here?
Yep.
Well, shit. Down the kitchens.
I mean, have we taken on this Warforge?
Or why not?
I don't think we have any other
It's
way around
5v1.
it.
I think our gods are
Norm,
good.
Norm cocks his head and looks at the Warforged and goes, King, but in Infernal backwards.
It does not say anything.
Damn.
Or actually, it draws its sword and says,
Denied.
Say Warden backwards. His actual name, not Warden.
Let us pass backwards.
say the Warden's actual name backwards in Infernal.
I've been calling him Warden in my head for so long. I forgot his actual name.
Hans Fritz.
Hans Fritz douchebaggery.
Flitz Helmut.
Fritz. Yeah.
Yeah, backwards in
There is an infernal for
Fritz.
someone's name.
Yeah.
Either way, it does not work, but the Warforged does say,
This facility is under lockdown. You are now to be disposed. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
and roll initiative.
15.
Dude.
You rolled 15?
No, nat 20 again.
Dang. All right.
Really glad you used those right now.
I know, right? Like 3 nat 20s in a row is freaking me out.
22.
Here, Warforged.
I really want someone to verify that because I feel like I'm getting nasty looks.
Nobody
The
cares.
gray one.
Everybody trusts you, right?
Oh.
Except for the listeners. The listeners do not trust.
The listeners do not trust me at all.
Look at this.
Okay, Brian.
We're actually like really rolling and not
15.
rolling.
Yeah.
That's why it's called role playing.
8.
You beat Gwen.
Give the cards back.
All right, say the order and we can hand out these cards here.
Solon is first,
Go hand me that 3.
and then that's all you know for right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Can't grab that.
So everybody playing your actions out.
There we go.
Since there's a big wave between us, I'm planning on using thunder, or a big gap between us. I'm planning on using thunder wave on that Warforged to just.
Well, hold on now. What's he got? Because
That's what I'm planning.
if he's gonna get close to him, you don't want to shock
He's-
him.
So you're gonna run up to him? And
No.
cast thunder.
I'm not. I don't have to run up to him.
Yes, you do.
For thunder wave, I do not. Instantaneous. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from under you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a saving throw. So I want it to be
That would be a
cone.
No.
15-foot cube.
Cube.
Oh.
cube. Yeah.
That's in front of you.
Well,
And
then I would move in front of everybody and then cast the spell.
Okay.
what are you gonna do? Because you're going first, right? Because if you're gonna go first,
I'm going to run. My plan
my
is to run
gosh.
around and do thunder wave.
He's trying to say that you could have heard what I was going to do first before because I have to say it first anyway.
No, that's
so you would kill him. You're okay with that?
no. It's not going to kill him. You don't understand what's happening. He does ranged attacks.
You don't know. You don't know what he's gonna do.
Slap him.
Okay.
That's my job.
I took inspiration from Norm. He seemed to be very effective last come.
Catch these hands. Hit him with the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, because I can do that, you racist.
Classist.
No,
Yeah.
racist, because I'm a tiefling, you think I'm a warlock.
All right. Anyways, what's your attack gonna be?
So my attack will just be a beautiful firebolt to the face. Nice and simple, cantrip. Not expending a spell slot. And I can do it from here.
I'm trying to decide if I should do a longbow.
Make him come to us.
I guess that's the other question is he holding anything that looks like a thrown and or like ranged weapon?
No. He is holding a greatsword.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna shoot him with a longbow here. because I still have that +4 from Gwen to use. And I have the +6 as well that I could use as well.
All right, and Gwen is going to try to cast a spell.
All right, you're up.
All right, so I just roll spell attack, and
There's that nat 1 he was waiting on.
No, that's a 3.
yeah, that's 10 total. Does that hit?
It does not. It indeed does not.
So I cast a firebolt and it goes.
All right, who's second?
Fizzles out.
Is the Warfort second?
Second one is Basil.
I'll move forward.
Let's do that.
Wouldn't tell that thing's 15 feet in. I'm 15 feet in front of it to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. So I'm hoping he slams against the wall and takes bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
since he's already right on the
So he
wall.
needs to make a con saving throw.
Yeah. Or he takes half and is not pushed.
He fails.
Okay, so you will take 2d8. How do you want to do the damage? Because he's right against the wall, it's just going to slam him against the wall. It would have pushed him 10 feet away.
You can add a d6.
7.
Oof.
Yeah, he 7. One of it is bludgeoning, the other 6 is thunder. And after that happens, the spell emits a thunderous boom audible to 300 feet. So it's gonna a thunderous boom.
Okay.
Third?
Third is the Warforged.
And I'm right there, baby. Let's go.
So yeah, he's gonna just straight up swing at you twice. Once with the sword. So that is.
So he's going up to him.
Oh, sorry, he might only have one.
He doesn't get knocked prone when he gets knocked back, does he?
It just says knocked back. It's up to the
Okay, so
DM's
with the sword,
discretion.
it's just one. So, wait, what are you asking about?
Oh, well, sometimes things that have a pushback, like they'll knock.
It doesn't say prone. It
No,
just
I just
says
pushed him
knocked
up
back.
against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
As he goes to attack me, I'm going to use a reaction with the boots of striding and hop back behind everyone.
So how does that work again? Do you have to make a dex saving
Nope,
throw? Or?
it's using my movement.
Okay.
It says using your movement speed. Your walking speed comes 30 your feet. It's already 30. Your speed isn't reduced. If your speed isn't reduced, you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. So that's when it doesn't work. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump further than your remaining movement would allow.
Shouldn't he still have to
so what's the reaction?
roll for it though? Because if you're attacking while he's trying to do that, isn't there the possibility it can hit?
Now it is.
So he's asking like what the reaction part is, not the.
Not the boots. The reaction.
Yeah, what allows you to jump out of the way without a
boots
provoking
of striding.
opportunity attack or anything like that?
Oh, this doesn't. You can do a opportunity attack with this. It's just me trying to get away
Wait, so how do you have a reaction? Is what he's at like?
Yeah.
because of the boots.
So like the boots give you the
It's a reaction.
okay, it gives you a reaction to jump.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he'll do an attack of opportunity. So
The only
16,
time it's not an opportunity attack is when I'm using my actual rabbit hop, but that's a bonus action.
Okay, so does 16 hit?
16. No, 17's my armor class.
Okay, so just right under your feet as you're jumping up, and then his turn is over,
Move back to with the group. That's where I jumped.
and that from that loud noise behind
Man, I'm the tank and he has a better armor class than me.
It's because I have studded leather that we got from the leather
This
guys.
is going to be a strange question. You're using D&D Beyond, correct?
Yeah,
Do you have that armor in your
Attached.
inventory
yeah,
equipped?
I do.
Which
It's
armor?
I just have a chainmail shirt. I mean, yeah.
He just has like the base fighter, very first armor you get.
I just wanted to make sure.
But you also have the protection, so
Yeah.
it's +1.
All right.
The chainmail I'm wearing is like a 13 armor or something, and then or 14, and then I got the 2 bonuses.
Okay.
Oh yeah, see, mine adds my dex modifier to the leather, so that's why I have +5 dex.
Sorry, I'm trying to see which page I wrote everybody's initiative on.
It's either
All right.
me, you, or Norm.
I
It
rolled
is Janu.
Okay.
And we still have that +4, guys. It hasn't been 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm going to do the longbow attack. And that is a. What am I going with?
It'll be your dex plus proficiency.
Dex.
So your dex modifier, the plus thing there.
Oh yeah, not the saving throws.
No.
The one on the very top.
Yes.
It says it right next to the bow. When you look at the bow, it has all the items.
15.
I don't know if you had it equipped on there.
15 does not hit.
I didn't figure it did. I don't think I have anything else.
You can add that 1d4
To your ability to
attack.
hit for free.
for free.
17. Does that hit?
Shit. It does not.
God damn.
tanky boy.
All right, so now it is. Can you hand me the 5 or the next one? You hear.
Who is it?
Oh gosh.
And then clunk, clunk. 2 large or loud sounds coming from about where you see those red walls.
Red rolls.
Red ram, red ram. And then it will go to. Good God. Norm Lagore.
Okay. Norm's gonna do what Norm's gonna do, and he's gonna run up and slap the shit out of a robot.
Probably going to need at least an 18.
I don't know who this king guy is, but
Dang.
But take him out at his knees. You run me up. Run that shit.
Sorry, you got it too.
Say,
If it's less than 18, it's not enough.
12. Even with the D4, it wouldn't matter.
Nope.
It's a bonus action. That's a 19 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah.
He's concentrating real hard over there, and I don't like it.
Don't worry about me.
You make me scared, sir. Oof. That's
Don't worry, the bad
1
thing will
plus
happen to me.
5. 10 damage.
All right. It is Gwyn's turn, and he is going to cast Proselytize.
Bless you.
So Gwyn looks at the Warforge and just says, I've never eaten armor before, but I'd love to melt you down and see what you could go on top of. And he fills his words with darkness and fear, bringing the creatures to his knees. Oh, shoot, I didn't read this very well.
It's everyone in front, isn't it?
Every creature within 10 feet
Oh my gosh.
makes a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not in that.
Wait, within 10 feet of you?
Yes.
That's everyone but the guy.
yeah, he's not there. You'd have to walk forward.
Oh, yeah.
That means it's you.
It's 10. I walk within 10 feet of him because it's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, that's just you. Wait, is it still us? Because, like, where do you go and how close?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, that worked.
And that keeps you out of range too. No, put it back over that yet. That's fair. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Does that leave me out of range?
Yes,
Does that
it
leave
does.
me out of
And
range? 'Cause
He
yeah.
fails his wisdom
Oh.
save. So the Warforged's eyes just kind of, they go from red to like black for a second, just glowing, and then it kneels down, and then it lays down and just goes,
Does not compute. Fear. Confused.
and that's its turn.
Does it self-destruct?
It does not, but it can't take any reactions until the end of next turn.
Everybody with melee attacks hit it because it's a disadvantage.
And then
Actually, I think it's isn't it?
Prone. is-
Prone.
I was saying, prone, you get advantage to attack. It's not an automatic crit.
Correct.
Okay.
It's if they're incapacitated. It's a
Yes,
crit.
that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yep.
And then before it goes back to the top of the round, from down that hall, you just hear it.
Do I recognize this sound?
No.
Do I?
Do any of us?
Sounds really gross, but no. And big
That's surprising.
and
I have,
multiple.
I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what it is, and I hate it.
Top of the round.
Okay.
So it goes to Solon.
So this is where what you did sucks for me. I'm gonna do a firebolt against him, but I have disadvantage.
Ranged attacks.
Was in that 20?
Again, you can yell out fireball, and that gives everybody else a chance on their turn to
No, firebolt.
a firebolt.
Yeah, single target, just one hit guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, we're all saying our actions first. So you say firebolt. That again, when you're casting it, you can say firebolt and shoot at them. But if our plan, those two people in front of you, our plans are to move out of the way, then that's all happening at the same time. So I won't give you.
I don't have
disadvantage.
firebolt. Fireball's a third level spell.
Firebolt. I keep.
Yeah, so I'll have is firebolt and it's a single target anyway. And yeah, that's 11 to hit.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
Did you roll with it?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's prone.
It's yeah.
Oh.
Ranged attack on the prone.
What's everybody doing in the round first?
I'm slapping the
Melee
shit
attack?
out of him.
I'm stabbing him.
All right. I am.
Get rid of the ads.
You want your dagger?
I'm gonna close the door behind us.
That's a yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door and then hold my action if anything comes through it.
Something's coming through.
Do you want me to roll for stuffs whenever it's time?
So, yep.
I'm yelling. It's down. It doesn't sound like the kids are here. Let's leave. I say that just quickly.
Okay.
The sounds we heard, is it coming
Yeah.
from over here?
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to leave? I mean,
Solon, it's your turn.
Part of me is morbidly curious. The other part of me is horrified.
So it's my turn.
It is.
He already did his turn firebolt.
Oh, did you
He
roll
missed.
damage? Oh, you missed. Okay.
Yeah, I
All right.
missed.
So then it goes to.
because if you want to, if you want to leave, where would we go?
But
Back through the portal.
To where?
This is not where the kids are. This isn't the infirmary. This is just where testing is happening. There could be some kids here. What?
Can you hand me your 2?
I mean, they weren't really.
Everybody's getting shifted down one.
They weren't really educating at
I had
the
a
school.
24.
Oh, never mind.
What were you saying?
They weren't really educating at the school.
Yeah, there might not be kids in any of these locations.
No, what I'm saying is like we don't know if like the medical facility can be the experimentation room. They don't really name these things based off of like what actually goes on.
All right. Well,
That was the Warforged.
And that thing is slurping on something.
yeah, it could be slurping on kids. It could be slurping on something else. But
I'll just keep the same.
all right, I will walk forward right to the Warforged and attack it.
All right.
Dude, that's stabby stab.
With
It's
advantage?
advantage.
I know. I got a 2 and a 5.
Oh.
I miss.
Wait, 5 plus your dex plus the 1d4?
My dex
It's
is
not going to hit 18.
No, I mean even with that, no.
Okay.
That +4 would make it 17.
All right, so the
tops.
Warforged is going to not try to get up. It's just going to try to knock you down. It's going to strike at you. It's going to use 2 unarmed strikes with its hands, or 2 like slams.
Okay, I might use. That's a bonus action rabbit hop. But
All right,
I guess
so
bonus action would be on my turn. Never mind.
one of them will hit you, and then the second one is gonna fuck itself up because it got a crit miss.
Self-destruct.
So first,
Wait,
the hit.
so it would
Does
hit
not
even without
compute. Does
even
not
without
compute.
armor class.
Does not compute.
What did he roll in his? Because
you don't get to know that shit.
Hold on.
Doesn't armor class come into play?
It does.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you have to know what you rolled so you can tell him?
It's
No, he knows.
extremely
He
high.
knows
Yeah,
my.
he-
He knows
he
my
knows
armor
his
class is
armor
17.
class.
Okay.
But no, very, very valid question. But no, he rolled really high. It's anything basically 18 and up is pretty much a guaranteed win for everybody in this party, correct?
Except for
Or hit.
he's a
Except for
19.
me.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're Superman. I like it.
Super blob.
So the first one,
He's indestructible.
$23. Oh wait, no, I already rolled the hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled one to
yeah,
hit and,
and one
one
crit-
and
and
one
crit
crit
miss.
fail.
Yep.
Also, prone doesn't cause disadvantage on melee attacks, does it?
No. It's just if you're getting up, then you get an opportunity attack
I mean,
against it.
I would say how's he laying down? Because if he's laying straight back, he has to. I mean, if he's laying back where his head is at the wall,
It's
he's,
fine.
He's not going to hit Basil. His arms can't go that far.
It's fine. The DM said it's happening.
It's a range thing, not a
Theater of the mind.
yeah.
Warforged have great range of motion.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, he could be kicking.
He probably has such great motion that he's going to hurt Basil more than he hurts himself.
So 9, and then
9 damage short to me.
yep,
Okay.
and then for it,
Okay. It's hurt itself more than we've hurt it. Just saying.
so it swings, but it being knocked down in that confused state it's in, and it trying to anticipate you jumping away, it slams itself in the chest with its arm
Okay.
and does 7 damage.
So it hurt Basil more than it hurt itself.
I took 7.
No, you took 9.
Oh, was it 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 9.
And it will remain prone. So it goes to 4. Janu.
All right, that's going to hit.
Or sorry,
Roll.
that hit stays. Keep that. He's not doing anything different. The thing that happens before you now. So let me just do this. I'm gonna switch you 4 and 5. Yeah, you hear the squishing get all the way up to the side of behind the door.
This door?
This is the one I closed. So there's right on the other side of that.
Also, you roll at advantage because you're melee attacking a prone.
I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to roll, because if I roll crit, that does more damage, right?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Always.
There we go, nat 20.
Just you get to
Always roll it.
fuck. Okay. Also roll a d6.
Roll a d6. 2.
Okay.
What is, hold on, let me find this. Where is this going to be at? Attack, right? No. Action. No. Where does it say about the crit?
It does.
So
It's just
crit.
double
crit
your
is-
dice.
Yeah.
What's that?
double your dice.
Yeah.
Double.
Are we doing
But no. If I,
Double dice or double damage. Like.
because I get to hit again, right? Is that
No,
what?
no.
No. So
DM's choice.
it's
So you get to choose. You can roll your damage and double it, or you can roll double the amount of dice. So like if it's 2d8 plus 4, you can either roll 2d8, so roll 4d8 and add 4, because that stays. Or you can roll 2d8 and then just double that.
Do I get to double this one as well?
What is
It's the
any dice you roll when you crit? Any dice you roll.
so I get to roll both of those.
It's just the plus whatever stays as a plus whatever.
Okay, so 2 of these.
Actually, no, we'll double that too. Just do whatever your damage is.
Wait,
and we'll
so
double
if
that.
I'm rolling the Bardic Inspiration, I get to do that twice as well?
No, Bark Inspiration doesn't apply to damage.
Yes, it is.
No, it doesn't.
If you have
You're-
the special thing
you're
where it
not a-
Yeah,
does.
Knowledge of Valor.
certain. Yeah.
The creature can roll dice and add number roll to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. I guess it's not damage.
it's-
Okay.
Should I waste it on this or should I?
No.
No,
'cause
you already crit.
You already crit.
Yeah.
So I don't use it?
No, because it doesn't count for anything.
It's
else
not
damage.
for damage. It's
If
for
you
the
roll
attack
low to
roll.
hit the guy,
Yeah.
then
And so only the plus 6. That's not a plus 12. It's still a plus 6, right?
No, or he. I think you said.
Yeah, just roll your dice and then. Yeah, we'll just double all,
Alright,
the
so
whole
it's
damage.
2, 10. Wait, I'm sorry. That should be a reroll. That should be an 8. Both of these were wrong. I apologize.
He rolled 10s, not 8s.
I do that damage.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5. And 7. What is that? 5 and 7, 12. And then plus another 12, right? Because the plus 6.
Yeah, you doubled.
So 24.
So okay, so 24, and that's
24.
after you doubled it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's total.
so you do 24 damage to it. Okay, this is good. And with the d6 you rolled, which is the 2, you didn't double that d6, did you?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
So the 2 you did 24 damage. You chopped its left leg straight off, clean off.
Moist.
So it will not be able to stand for the remainder. It will remain prone, be able to attack. But with that crit and that damage, it was a clean chop straight through.
Hell yeah.
All right. So after you goes to Norm.
Let's put me right there.
Use 5.
Right there.
Okay.
How's besides the leg being chopped off? How's he looking?
I mean, it doesn't bleed. It's dented. It's on the ground. If you feel like if it could cry, it would be crying.
Okay. Me first attack. Oh, it's a 19 plus 7 to
Yep.
hit on the first one. You want me to roll both attack plus bonus action attack?
Sure. I like that.
16 plus 7.
Yep.
Three. Six. So 9 plus. Yeah. So 19 total damage.
All right.
Slap its arm off, though.
Slapping the hole that it made in its own chest.
I'm trying to save my action surge for.
You should
The Warden.
100% save that for what's about to happen.
The door opens, and you see a gnome. The not that gnome.
No, the little.
You see the gnome from
Barnaby.
the warden's secretary.
Huh.
And in front of her, crawling over each other, are
Grossities?
yeah.
Probably slod larva.
There's not a picture. Good
Slarva?
picture of them. Are Slarva. So they look like snakehead fish. Have you ever seen those?
Giant angry tadpoles.
But about the size of a golden retriever.
Was I correct in thinking that these are slod tadpoles?
You know this. Your player is just concerned.
They're called Slarva.
Slod. They're slod tadpoles.
What did you hit for, by the way?
Oh, I tagged him for 19 damage total.
And he's still alive.
He's not doing good. He's alive. Warforged got a lot of hit points. They're very constitutionally tough.
So they most things, DM talk here, talking to the noob, generally speaking, if it's got a high AC, usually it's on the lowish end of health. And if it's on a lower AC, it's on the high end of health. Not always the case, depending on what you're fighting.
And monsters have more health points than players do.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
All right.
I had no idea. I've
Like
never
a-
heard of these before.
Like a mucus-covered baby sandworm.
So I think it's Gwen's turn now, yeah?
All right. So, yes, and Gwen had a spell prepared in case somebody opened the door.
So 3 people came through the door, or 3 creatures, correct?
So nobody's come through the door yet.
But there's 3 of them.
The door
The
opened.
secretary and the 2.
So all you can see is 3 tadpoles sliding over each other, but you can clearly hear that there's more. And he is...
Please light them on fire.
There being multiple targets now makes a different plan.
Now I really wish you had fireball.
No one has fireball at my level.
I know.
Everybody knows.
That's why I made the joke earlier. I'd like a fireball scroll.
Ooh, nice. And you still can't use it.
I forgot what the fuck spell I was going to cast. So
You know it.
instead... So I'll just do break. So Gwen is going to try to cast... Actually, I'll just try to cast break on the...
Ooh,
On the ceiling above them.
on the Warforged construct.
But then that would be hurting it, and he doesn't hurt. He's playing a pure pacifist.
That's why I say casting it on the ceiling above
I'm going to
them.
cast aid on... Who's looking the roughest right now out of us? I'm going to cast aid on Solon.
I have 19 hit points.
You have 19?
He has the lowest out of those.
I haven't taken damage yet.
All right, so I'll cast Sanctuary on you.
Shredder.
So
Don't move.
let me...
I'm beating up the Warforged. It's right in front.
I mean, if the moment you attack, Sanctuary is over.
But this gets you in a position where you can get into a position to do wherever you want. So Sanctuary, I ward you against I ward you against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets you with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they have to choose a new target or lose the spell. It does not protect you from AoE like Fireball, and it lasts for a minute. So the remainder.
And
of
I
this.
can't. So if I move from that location at all, it ends.
No, it's just if you do damage.
Okay. Well, I'm going.
So
That changes things.
no, it's just
If you attack, we're doing.
Also, you can give multiple bardic inspirations.
if the
Oh, yeah.
warded
Now
creature
that I'm
makes an
doing that.
attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, it ends. So you're basically
So I can just
untouchable to everybody for right now until you make another attack.
Okay, cool. So if they target me, nothing happens.
No, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw to even try to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they fail it, then they have to pick another target or lose their spell or attack.
Okay. To you, or
It starts over, doesn't it?
We're at the top, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Goes to
Yeah.
1.
So what do you? What
I
are we all
see
doing?
The creature now. The creature is visible. Correct.
Correct.
Then
Well, which creature?
The one that just walked through the door.
so there's 2 of those.
The gnome with
there's
all
the
the little
gnome.
thingies.
The gnome hasn't walked through. The gnome opened the door and stayed in the hallway.
But like it's
yeah, you can see.
Okay.
You can see her, and you can see right in front of her are 3 of these giant tadpoles swarming on each other.
So then, as unexciting as it is, I'm going to cast the exact same spell as I did earlier. I'm going to fly over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is it?
Okay.
and light them on fire.
And I'm going to cast the transmuted Tasha's caustic brew at them, and that's make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Before we do that, we should all talk about what we're going to do, right?
Yep. I get so caught up.
He's so
Thank you. Everybody
excited.
else.
What I would probably do now that I know I have Sanctuary, I'm going to stand in the middle, kind of where they are coming out of the door next to the Warforged to make it where they kind of attack me or try to attack me. And I'm just going to, you get Bardic Inspiration. You get Bardic Inspiration.
I am going to try and kick the Warforged into the tadpoles.
Well, I'm just going to try and kill the Warforged. Because, yeah.
You'll be able to hit it before I do. So even if you kill it, I can kick the body into them to
Target that. Take care of that over there, not me.
All right, I'm going to. This is concentration. Shit, it is. So I can't do that because I already have concentration up. Oh, I never saw her. I can't do that.
deep thought.
I just don't know if I would consider a ward forged as something that I can't harm or not. I feel like I wouldn't.
It's not sentient.
That you know of.
Yeah.
Depends on your
Definition.
Have you ever dealt with a Warforged?
I can't eat it.
Yeah, but at the same time, have you ever dealt with a Warforged before that you would know that there's any sentience behind it? I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, from what we've seen, there is no sentience behind these Warforged.
All right, I
These
got.
Warforged.
I'm gonna.
Because these are
gonna-
more automatons
It's
than
like
they are.
constructs.
I'm gonna cast Cauterizing Flame on the gnome
Okay.
to heal her while she doesn't have any health, which will
Well, hold
prevent
on.
her from healing again the rest of the combat.
But hold on, though, because if he's attacking her first, she could take damage.
It's true.
Because both of them are technically attacking.
I don't know, but he said that's what he's going to do when it's his turn. So,
And my thing doesn't do damage until it's that creature's turn.
yeah.
Which it's still before his because he's last. Wins last.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just letting you know.
And it might be where I just ditch my spell.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So we're at the top now.
Yep, at the top.
All right. So as to make a dexterity save, and I'm gonna upcast it. I'll use my second level spell slot. So it doesn't change anything to your roll. It just means that anything that fails to save will take more damage on its turn.
All right, and what's my save supposed to be?
But it's a DC 15.
I mean, what? Is it dex save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Nope,
It does not go through.
does not. Or no, she failed.
Oh, okay. What about all the little buddies?
Oh, they all have to. I'll just roll once more. Oh, they crit.
a crit fell.
No.
I was really hoping when you said no, it was for the tadpoles, because I almost kind of didn't give a shit about her. Then I was like, no, tadpoles are probably ads. Bad.
Okay. So
Bad vibe.
At the start of her turn, she'll take 4d4 fire damage
Okay.
every turn.
So I will move. Do you have those little tokens? So 3 of them dodged by jumping into the room.
I mean, are they attached to her?
No.
Darn.
She
Yeah,
just
not-
opened the door.
Help.
Oh, there's 6
how
of
many
them.
are there?
Oh my gosh.
You don't know that though.
Well, now we do.
But they have to cross a wall of fire to get through it.
There's more than that.
Oh no. I don't like that.
All right. And then, so that was your turn.
Yeah, that was my turn.
So then number.
It's me.
2.
I walk kind of in front of where those 3 little wormy things came.
Okay.
And I have that protection over me, and I'm just going to do Bardic Inspiration. You already have Bardic Inspiration.
I do. Can I get it twice?
No. I will give Bardic Inspiration to Solon and Norm.
You can only choose one person.
I can't do as a bonus. Oh, because one's a bonus action. I can't use another one as an action
That's up to the DM.
because I'm not doing an action.
Correct. Well, yeah, you just get one. You just
Okay,
get one
well
per-
then I'll just do one bardic inspiration right now. I'll give it to Norm, and then I will do. You need a little bit of health point back, right? You took right. Solon took some damage. Has he full back to full health?
I'm good. You don't need to cast a spell on me.
It's not a spell. It's Song of Rest.
Yeah, remember it.
You'll gain it later.
Remember, if he died,
So Song of Rest only works like if I'm expending hit dice during a short rest or any of that kind of stuff.
because if
Okay,
you
so it's
die,
probably
that
not
thing,
enough.
if you die, you come back, is still in effect, or no?
Oh, probably not. It's probably been more than a minute.
Yeah.
By now.
Yeah. All right. Well then, yeah. I just stand there in the middle. Hit
All
me.
right. So the gnome.
Takes her damage, 4d4.
Man, thanks,
What type
DM.
of damage is it?
Fire damage.
Okay. Go. I'll let you roll it.
Burn, baby, burn, burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
Probably better if you rolled it because my D4 rolls have been terrible tonight.
Get her stats started.
Gosh, D4s are so hard to pick up. So 10 damage, 10 fire damage.
Okay. All right, and then she will. Let's see who's.
I walked in front of like the kind of like in the middle, so I'm in front of everything.
She's gonna step back a little bit. Yeah, she's gonna walk back through that hallway behind
Does
this.
the napalm drip on all the things as she walks by?
It just stays to her.
Okay.
But it is in this area, so any of the ones that come through it are going to make dex saving throws to get around it.
She's like, oh god, I'm on fire.
And then it goes to their turn. So these ones are going to move as just a swarm. It's like the whole ground is just swerving and wriggling and slimy. Two of them are gonna. I mean, they're just walking straight into that, so they're going to make dex saving throws. I'll just do it for both of them. Okay, they both make it. So their slime is like putting out the napalm, just because of how dynamic they're wriggling and moving around, just like Norm moving
Shaking it
around,
off.
just knocking stuff out. So it's still in the area. They're going to keep having to do it, but for this time they're good. These two are going to attack. That's you, Basil.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to both have to roll wisdom saving or do it. This one's going to attack.
That's the
Warforged.
Warforged.
Okay, so all three are going to attack you, Basil, or try to. So I'll roll for each one separately.
Yeah.
So from left to right, my way. 10, 14, crit, plus 4, so it's 14, 18, and a crit.
To hit me?
Or to, oh, sorry, just
A
to.
wisdom save.
Wisdom saves. Those were wisdom saves
So
first.
that's terrible. Okay, so it's 11, no. So just the crit.
Okay.
So the other two, these two have to pick new targets. So this one is, because they're not smart enough just to cancel it, so they're biting. So that one's going to bite at that one, and that one's going to bite at the Warforged.
Yeah.
So the first one,
Fuck that Warforged.
Has to roll to see if
And
it
we'll
Missed.
and we'll get an advantage on.
They both rolled
Warforged.
threes.
They,
oh, it was an 8.
oh, that's not much better.
And then the crit,
they have to roll to see if
Yep.
it hits at all.
nope, that misses 2.
Cool.
yeah.
Warforged time.
Warforged time. Yeah. So it will swing at. Who's this?
Me.
Johnny.
Johnny.
All right, so it's going to crawl 5 feet and then just swipe at your legs.
Is it going to take an attack of opportunity from one of the tadpoles?
Oh, gosh.
The one that just bit at it?
I like that, so yes.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a 5-foot step, but I like it better this way. Nope.
Damn. Trying, guys.
So it takes 2 swipes at you, misses, and misses. Warforged's turn is over. Goes to the top.
No, my
I
turn.
think. Oh yeah, your turn. Sorry.
And they go boom, boom, and then
Nope, that's what's gonna be a miss.
Advantage because it's prone.
Oh, that's right. So 14, and I'm doing my long sword.
6.
Yeah, so that's a 20.
Yep.
Dirty 20. All right. So I don't think I should use the Bardic yet, huh?
no. Bardic is only for when you're rolling to attack. Like if you missed it just barely,
Well,
you could use
that's going to be an 8.
any damage.
I like it.
Better than what we're doing.
All right. It's looking really rough. It's all banged up. Its good leg is smashed in. But it's still whatever alive it you would call it.
I'm trying to kick the Warforged into the tadpoles, into like the fray of tadpoles, like onto the napalm. Like
All right.
I'm trying to kick the shit out of this thing.
All right. So
It's pretty.
That's what I would like to do.
I have to say no because it's lying on the ground.
And he's heavy as shite.
It's not like where it's standing up and you can kick it to fall backwards. You'd have to be pushing the entire mound of armor straight back on the ground, like sliding it.
Okay. Worth a shot. Alright, first attack. 19 plus 7
Yep.
to hit. Yeah. 9 damage total.
Okay. What type of damage is it?
That is bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Magical bludgeoning damage. And then
It's really fucked up.
yeah, I'm gonna use my second attack to try to hit him again.
Okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, 13 isn't gonna hit it.
No.
That
That was with advantage?
You have the +4 plus
That
the
was
Bardic
with advantage.
You have the
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration and the +4
Let's,
to
let's
it.
do the +4.
No, I got it. I was like, I forgot to do the +4, but no, I didn't.
So it was 13 plus 2, 15. I did not roll it.
3 are up on that D6.
3.
3.
All right, you hit it.
Yeah.
Die.
Dice. Nine damage.
All right. Describe how you kill it.
Yeah.
On the dot.
I think literally I'm just like kind of sitting, not on top of it, but as close to on top of it as I can, and I'm just punching the hole that it made in its own chest. Like, no. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
And the light flickers and goes out.
All right. Your turn.
All right.
That's for Solin's wings.
Death to all Warforged.
Use the free action to turn to Solon and give him a little slimy thumbs up.
All right. I mean, is anybody hurting right now?
No,
Actually, I'm good.
I still just have 19 hit points.
no, yeah.
I mean,
I
don't
drink my potion.
really have a whole shitload I can do.
I'm gonna give moral support.
Here's the question. Does Gwen consider these tadpoles to be sentient?
I don't know enough about them yet, but I know sloths are, and if they're like baby sloths, so yeah, I would consider them to be food.
Damn.
But I am going to. So Gwen's gonna pull some salted flesh out and throw it behind, or throw it into the middle of the pack of them to try to distract them and get them all facing that way. So I'm gonna roll to throw for accuracy. It lands in like 5 feet the fuck in front of me, but right in the first 3. So the ones in the back are no longer trying to get past it. They're just trying to eat the food off of the backs of the first 3, which will give them... So it'll basically act as they're being flanked for this next round of combat.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to step back over here.
So I think Ryan's up next. Well, we should all talk about what we're going to do. Are you going to do that firebolt thing again?
No, I'm gonna cast a second level spell at the big lady Slod. Or big lady, Slod.
The gnome.
Okay.
I mean, we were told it was
Slotty.
There's a gnome.
I mean, I'll just end
no,
up...
we were told that the gnome is a Slod by the... Was no one listening to the Frogman?
I'm just going to attack some of the fish. So.
This is why Ryan's smarter than the rest of us.
Thanks, Dad.
I shall aid. Boost us with some hit points and toughness
I like it.
for the next 8 hours.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
So I can do 3 of us.
I would do the ones that are actually damaged.
Me. Who else? Who's hurt?
Me, you.
Okay. Done.
The squishier.
What you going to do?
I go first, so this is going to be a gamble.
You go second.
I know, but before everything else. So this is going to be
Rain
a
outside.
gamble.
Hell yeah.
It's time to get wet.
I can tell you right now what Norm's gonna do. He's gonna try to out slime the tadpoles via slap contest.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm super excited to
Slime
find out.
talk.
Slime attack.
I guess I will use silvery barbs at the first. No, I need to save my spells.
So rebarb is a reaction.
Just attack one of them.
No, I mean, yeah. I'm going to attack.
Did I cast my cauterizing flame on her?
You
Yes.
Did I forget about that and do something different?
You did something different.
No, you did it different because
You threw
because she took damage before you were gonna.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You could also hit a tadpole.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do.
That's what I'm gonna do too.
Kill the shit out of them tadpoles.
All right. So we're killing tadpoles except for you, and
Yes.
I'm doing aids. I'm
Cover.
giving everybody aids.
I'll need it.
Covering them
Would be the
in
first
slot
one.
aside.
Taking out an if I have a sword that's like sheathed, taking it out is considered an action, right?
No, it's just part of your movement.
Okay.
I consider it like 5. If you have something in your hand and you like want to sheathe it and pull another one out, it's fine. But even if you have something, you can drop it as a free action and pull a new one out as part of your movement.
And then I'll also probably do rabbit hop after as a bonus action.
All right. So run it from the top.
Run that shit, homie.
Okay, so I'm going to fly over here and have exactly enough movement to right in front of Yugwin.
Thank you.
And I'm going to catch Scorching Rays at
Pew, 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 pew.
Slade. Not solid. And so what it does is I create 3 rays of fire and I hurl them at the target within range, and she's definitely within 120 feet. And I have to make an attack roll for each of those rays.
Okay.
16 plus 7 hit.
Yes.
16 plus 7 hit. What is
Yep.
with these dice? Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hell
So
yeah.
all 3 rays hit,
Okay.
and she'll be taking 2d6 for each of those.
Don't forget about the
rays.
4d4 because she's still covered in.
At the beginning of
Yes, that'll be at the beginning of her turn.
Yes. Just throwing that out there as a reminder so we don't forget.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
And I will also remind
So wait, how long? When does that end? Because she's out of it now.
No, there is no out.
She's
There's
covered
no out
in
of it. It sticks to her for as long as I'm concentrated on it for a minute.
Oh, so it's a concentration. Okay.
And but she can remove it as an action,
Gotcha.
so she could use her action to remove it. So 2d6.
By the way, would my sword be considered a light sword or no?
No, yours has the versatile tag. So basically, what that means is it can be used one or two-handed, but it's not a light weapon.
It's like a bastard sword.
Yeah,
Sword and a half.
it's like the rapier has the same classification, but it is in that category. You can use dex or strength. That's why it's versatile.
So that is 16 fire damage to her.
Okay.
That bitch is on fire.
Alrighty.
Cooked Slade.
Basil.
She's
looking fine.
The three in front of me just died, right? The three's tadpoles
So fine.
from the raise that he did, or were all
No,
those
they
that-
shot straight at her.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
only
that was
at
at her. Okay.
Yeah, these like three laser beams.
Okay.
Exactly.
I was like, fuck, I missed that.
No, I missed. I missed. I was.
They're all dead.
I was thinking.
You seemed honest.
I would say because the salt meat is right here, I would attack this one.
So you said it's like flanking, so we do have
Yeah,
a
let's see.
bonus
To the ones in front of you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack one in front.
All right. Sanctuary goes.
Yeah. So 19 plus 7 to hit.
Okay, yep.
D6 because we have advantage. 8, 4. 17 damage on the one
All right.
on the outside.
This one?
Yeah.
Describe how you kill it.
I skewer it and then I dump it on the other slots.
Nice.
Just pour food on them.
All right. So
To your brother.
To the fuel to the fire, as it were.
it's the Slod's turn.
That
and
one on
then-
top is dead.
And then I also use bonus action rabbit hop. You can move jump 10 feet without provoking opportunity attack. So I move 10 feet.
Two.
I move next to you, behind you.
Okay, so
Yeah. Pew, 10 feet. Like,
What? Stolen out here like the avenging angel.
yeah.
All right. So the Slods will jumble into this room. Just take it off on their turn and just kind of flood in.
Now, really quick, was that fire fully put out?
No, they're all going to go through it. Well, except for the first three. So 1, 2,
And one of them's dead.
through the
4.
5.
I threw the dead one.
No,
away.
Yeah, so that means these 2 would have it, these 5 would not.
Well, he already rolled for the first 2.
Exactly. So I'm saying he needs to roll for these 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So from
Don't do it.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, these 2
4.
don't have it. Or those 2 do, yeah.
All right. So first one. Bad roll. Bad roll.
Bad roll.
What's their?
bad.
It was a wisdom, right?
No, it's
Sorry,
dexterity.
dex. So 12. That's not going to make it, I'm assuming.
No,
Bad roll.
that's
Bad
hit
roll.
15. Just
One more. Crit.
Damn.
So one of them
Look, 485 ain't bad.
slithers through away.
Of course, it's the one next
into
to
the
me.
there.
Does he take an attack of opportunity?
It was just the last one. Not with a crit.
he also hasn't moved outside of 5 feet away from the,
Yeah, just kind of like flopped over.
Ah!
The rest will take D4
And
or D4.
44.
she will.
And she will as well. Or D4.
So she is going to. One second. Run away. All right, let's see.
Get rid of Slod Mama.
All right, well, let me do the slots first. Let me do their damage.
Jesus Christ.
So 44. Can you roll it?
I already rolled for her. Do you want to just do the same damage as for all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 11 for that round of damage.
Okay.
11.
So
By
all of
slots.
those look like
Toasty.
they're alive, but they're barely alive.
Remember, not these 2.
They haven't been touched.
Okay.
So
Yep.
yeah.
And she, let's see, at the start, You see her wounds all close,
Oh, heck no.
and she just
I
has
thought her
like
wounds-
a little scratch right here. That's it.
I thought you blocked her healing.
No, because she was hurt first, so I didn't do it. But now she's healing herself.
So now maybe you can do it.
And
on this
then
turn.
she takes 11 after that, cut in half. Okay.
I forgot how
She took half damage
slots
to
are.
that fire?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, actually.
Slots are not.
Oh, so did they. But it's not enough to matter. I'm not even going to put it down. They're super close to death anyways. And then she is going to use her lair action.
God.
And you hear conk, conk from back in that room. And
More slot wormies.
I don't think we have enough. I need 8 more.
Oh, my
Jesus.
All right.
Guys, we haven't even got to the word.
Those are just going to be in that room for right now. And then she's going to use her movement
I know, but
to come right here. I guess somewhere right here where she's not standing in more fire. But she's still on fire. And then that's the end of her turn. Or their turn.
Okay.
my turn.
Your fern.
It's a 17 plus 6.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one behind me.
Okay.
I'm still wondering why your dice never rolls. It just always slams.
It's because there's no bounce to it. All of this is.
There's no advantage or anything, right?
No. That's straight.
So that's
It's a 12 AC.
so that's a 6, 4, 10 plus 6, 16.
All right. Describe how you kill it.
Yeah, so
that bitch.
I stab it and I throw it. I want to throw it on top of these guys so maybe they'll eat it.
So just pitchfork it straight down.
Yeah.
For battle,
I like that.
outlaying it. For making a body roll.
Difficult terrain. You know?
Not for Norm.
Yeah.
It goes to Norm.
Just.
Here's the dead one
Throw
I
it.
threw on top of it. Like right there.
I'm just going to remember.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
And if I forget, tell me.
I'm gonna move like basically right in front of Janu to get to the furthest back. Nasty.
Can I
like that?
Can I say something though? We should attack the 2 on the end because those 4 are going to take those 4d4 damage next. They're going to take those 4d4 damage the next turn.
Yes, but I
gotcha.
it's a matter of yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, you could do it. That's definitely the more direct approach. But that's, I mean, you got space.
Again, that's just an idea. You don't have to do it. That was just.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. Well, so I've got 40.
Okay, so you would be able to do it if you wanted to.
No, because I can kill the 2 that are right next to me.
Okay.
God willing.
Roll more than a 12.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack the one right in front of Solon because I don't want our ranged one to be touched. 14 plus 7,
Okay, it hits.
5 damage.
Yep, it's dead. Describe how you kill it.
I just reach over and just punch it in the back of the skull, donkey punch style. Just
No, he wanted that one right there.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then turn to the one right in front of Slod Mama and try to basically do the same thing. 16 plus 7.
Yep.
5 damage.
Yep.
This one
This
I'm gonna
one?
yeah. That one I'm gonna turn around, punch in, grab its tongue, and then rip everything from inside of it out.
All right. You pink sock
Innards everywhere.
He's reverse pink sock.
You pink slotted it. All right, so Gwen goes, you know what? You guys are just doing the best job. And you know what? I am too. I'm proud of all of us. And I'm going to cast Aid on Solon, Basil, and myself. So we each I bolster our toughness and resolve. Our hit point max and current hit points increased by 5 for 8 hours.
For free action, I throw the tongue and everything to Gwen.
It doesn't. So that doesn't know me. It just immediately.
Oh my god, yes!
1 second.
Yeah, you
just plus
gain,
5 to temporary.
No, you gain 5 hit points.
Yep.
And then
And a max of 5.
Your maximum of hit points goes up by 5 also.
Okay. So 24.
All right, he tries to catch it with his mouth, but doesn't quite get it. It just slaps against his face and falls. Because he has both his hands out casting it, and then you throw it and you try to like.
Can I do this like a ranged attack to make it in?
No, because he rolled really bad.
Damn.
I'm trying to catch it.
All right.
New turn.
So that's the end of Gwen's turn, so it goes back to the top.
What you doing, Ryan?
So I'm going to. So I can see all those things at the end of the hall because all those doors are open, right?
Yeah, you see from that one side them all start to slither into the middle of the room.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action until they get closer.
Okay.
And I'm going to, on my turn, do id, cast a first level enchantment, id Institution. Unleashes a torment of conflicting desire in the mind of one creature you see within range, impairing its ability to make any decision. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated.
You doing it on Mama?
Yeah.
Dang.
Luckily, she has -2 wisdom.
Nice.
What she need to be?
16.
15.
Yes!
All right, so she's incapacitated.
Which
so
means
full
it's
rush.
it's an automatic crit.
Yep.
On every melee hit.
Yep. At the end of
I wonder what I'm doing.
So how
at
long
the
does
end
that
of-
last for?
it is a concentration for 1 minute. So for 1 minute, she's incapacitated.
What level spell is that?
Level 1. First level enchantment.
What spell is this?
Id Institution.
Id Insinuation.
Id Insinuation. It's word much not good me.
He said, I don't believe you.
At the end of each of its turn, it takes a 1d12 psychic damage on its turn. And it can take another wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn as well.
All right, well, I gotta look at this because this is the most OP shit I've ever heard.
Id Insinuation is one of the spells I asked you guys in the very beginning.
Okay, I like it. All right, so she failed her wisdom save, is incapacitated, and at the end of its turn, it takes D12 psychic and then makes another wisdom saving throw.
And it's her turn.
All right, so she takes D12 psychic, so you can roll
As
that.
well as 4d4.
Yep. And you roll that,
Jesus.
Ryan?
Yeah, that's on you.
Reroll it?
Yeah.
9
All right.
9 psychic damage.
Okay. I don't think she has any resistance to that.
It's only 6 fire damage.
And then
Okay.
at the end of her turn, she can make another saving throw. She has to beat a 16.
All right, you see at the start of her turn, she had healed back up to almost, or to full, and then is now drained a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, so at the beginning of her turn, she healed
Yep.
again?
Yep.
Slots suck. Like a lot.
Yeah. It's an innate ability.
Oh, and then she rolls to
regenerate.
see.
Or it could just be she's using her action.
Nope. She's still
Incapacitated.
incapacitated.
So that means we attack with
hard work.
advantage.
No, it's an automatic crit,
Crit.
for
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to
melee.
roll.
You do have to hit.
You got to get to in melee with her, which right now there's no route.
Except for
Because, Norm can get to melee, but without getting through these,
I mean, come on. Is he really that big, though?
So-
I mean, that's...
No.
Yes. No, I mean, like, this is...
Space.
These are a 5-foot square, so you can't have multiple people fighting in an area this big.
I can go under your legs and fight, but you... I'm guessing.
Well, so no, because I'm a small small
both
creature.
small.
He could pass through my space
Same.
to get to the other side of.
I'm pretty sure that's just a halfling trait. It's not a small.
I think small creature or tiny creatures can go through other things spaces, but you can't just move through small creature space. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's look it up.
Because I think the halfling trait is that you can be in the same space as something
You have to
for
move, you have to move
an
through it.
action.
You specifically have to move through. You can't stay in the same space.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you can move to the same space to have an action, but you have to move after your action has been taken. If it's also been forever since I've had anybody play a halfling.
That's what I'm saying. There would be no reason for that if you could just do it if you're small. It's just like because it's small, it would be.
That's what I'm saying. Like just
Only
moving
if the
through
creature is
my
at least
space.
2 sizes smaller than you.
Yeah.
Larger or smaller than you.
Okay.
Yep.
How small are you?
I'm a small creature. You're a
So-
medium.
So it'd have to be a large.
It has to be a tiny creature.
Tiny versus y'all or
Yeah,
Well, then
large.
I'm just going to
Now,
attack.
you can provoke opportunity attacks and move through.
I'm just going to attack with my longbow then.
Nice.
Because I can still crit.
But that's at a
It's-
disadvantage.
It won't crit.
Why is it at a disadvantage?
It's
Okay.
not disadvantage.
Because she's in melee with Norm. Not for these guys, because you'd shoot right over them, but because she's in melee with Norm,
Yeah.
It's a disadvantage.
then it would be disadvantage.
Why is that?
The
You're having
concept
to aim
is
around me.
you're shooting around somebody, so it's a lot
I
tighter
mean,
of a shot.
but if he's so small, I'm not shooting around him. I'm shooting straight over him.
it's just in combat.
That's silly.
It yes, kind of, but it's to balance out the way that action economy works.
He's not that small in D&D standards. There's like
What do I need
And
to
he's
hit?
got big jelly hands. He's moving all over. He's punching, so it's a lot to avoid.
What do I need to hit?
Let's see on her. So she's a 14 AC, so disadvantage, but it's not super hard for you.
I got 18 and 14, so I hit.
So 14 plus whatever, you hit it.
Yep. And then, so that's double damage.
No, because it's not melee.
It's only with
only
melee.
melee for incapacitated.
Thor doesn't like that.
That's a hard rule. That's not my rule.
Seven.
That's why his spell is balanced, so that way he can't do the damage also with
Yeah.
his distance.
But I can walk up and hit her.
Come here, baby boy.
Otherwise, his spell would incapacitate, and the damage it does to that spell
All
would
right.
also be critical.
Norm,
Critical, yeah.
Yes,
you're up.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of her.
All right.
You want a flurry?
In a minute.
Just do it all.
Murder this.
Do you have an action surge?
Was it because it's an automatic crit? I just roll damage, or do you want me to actually roll for the hit?
You have to hit.
You have to hit for it to be a crit.
The damage is critical.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not.
If it's a hit, it's an auto crit.
No.
But you only got to hit 14, which is like
yeah,
just
17
don't
plus
roll a
3.
one.
And you have advantage on incapacitated creatures.
Forgot about that. 14 plus 7.
All right.
Gotta get just in case. Actually, no, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh,
What if you double crit?
that's actually, so that's 4. So we're doubling the damage plus the added damage, correct? If I remember.
Yep.
Okay.
Total damage times 2.
It was 4, 8, 18 on the first one. And I am going to use my last key point to rock Flurry of Blows. Because
I like it.
eat me.
I like it.
I crit.
And it,
I had a crit 1 and a crit 20.
You got a crit 1 and 20.
So I
All right.
double crit?
Roll a d6 for me.
1.
All right. If it was a 6.
Woo! 7. Plus 4. So 21 damage. So is my last attack. 9 plus 7, 16 to hit.
Yep.
4, 5. Oh, no, 19 damage on that one.
All right. Whew, that did so much.
And it's all magical because monk, baby.
All right, let me...
She's still alive.
I might cancel the spell I was going to cast on her, which is that cauterizing flame. I got to see how much it would heal by, and if that outweighs 2d10 plus spell casting mod, so 2d10 plus 5.
Even
That
if,
can no longer.
yeah, because even if you roll max healing for that, that would negate one of those attacks.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast cauterizing flame. But to do that, I got to run through all these motherfuckers.
Is it touch?
It is. So I'm gonna, I'll provoke both of these attacks, and land in this.
Norm, how did you attack her? Did you just stay where you were? Or
Yeah.
go
He was
to the
already
side?
there.
And she's not gonna provoke an attack, but I'm gonna provoke attacks from both of them on my way through.
No, I
Me.
just realized I could have done an opportunity attack a while ago when they came around.
Miss. I think it was.
No, when it came around, it flopped, and it wasn't within the space when that flopped for opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
'cause
That's
it
what he
was-
said. We asked.
Because its dex save was a crit. And I was
No, there was one that came around to me a while ago.
Yeah, it didn't
It
come around
has,
to
it
you.
has to
It-
leave 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, you weren't already. It wasn't already in your space.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's where that Polar Master build that you were talking
Is
about.
really
That's
nice.
where that would come in handy, is because when they enter your 5-foot space, that's when
you
you
could give him a pokey poke.
And if you're a bugbear, it's plus 15. So if
It's gross.
All right. So
dead.
Gwyn takes a bite on his leg from one of the tadpoles, and kind of uses it to block himself from the other tadpole.
Ow.
And then calmly, just while she's immobilized, puts his hand on her and goes,
Feel better.
"You can feel better, but only for a little bit." And she regains, let's see, 2d10,
She's fully
2. Please 2. Please 2.
6 plus 5, so 11, and she is not able to heal again for the rest of this combat.
Yes. Such a big deal.
So she looks about half dead, half alive.
Depending on how optimistic you want to be for the slot.
And it goes to the top. Slowly.
I mean,
Solely.
Lord, there's not really much for me to do.
When it was
so-
real quick, the 2 in the back, they took that 11 damage as well.
Yep.
When the fire, so they should be, because they went
Almost
through
dead.
it twice. They went through it twice. It's been 2 rounds, correct?
No, it's only been one round for him.
Okay.
Well, when it comes back around to them, they get a roll again.
Okay, all right.
And then they'll probably die. Unless they make the dex saves. If they don't make the dex saves, it's an auto death, because they're at 1 hit point each.
Okay. Use up the last of my abilities.
So yeah, I'm gonna fly. Actually, no, I'm still right here. That's a pretty good spot. So I'll just cast a firebolt against her. She's resistant, but that's all I got.
I like it.
I love it.
I want some more. of it.
Actually, the area is still on fire, right?
Is it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Is it? Yep,
okay,
it's still on fire.
I haven't broken concentration.
It's still on fire. It's going out, though.
Okay, so I snap my fingers and I guess I hit those 2
Okay.
back there with it, and they have to make dexterity saving throw right now.
I like it. All right. So left, miss. Right, miss.
So they both failed, or they both?
They both
failed.
failed.
They both failed.
Mailed? Failed.
Okay, so they take 9 fire damage.
That's the one in the 2 in the front.
Well, the 2 that were by the fire.
Okay, so they're both dead.
Okay, sweet.
Would you like a fun way to kill them?
Not really. It's,
Okay.
it's fire.
It's a fire
Fire's
geyser.
fun enough.
So they heat up
burn
and
to
both
death.
pop outwards.
Like popcorn.
Like popcorn. Like gooey popcorn.
Does it look good?
I'm remembering that.
Does it look yummy?
Orville
Not to you.
Redenbacher's tadpole popcorn.
To two people in the room, it looks great.
I know.
Fantastic.
Orville
All right.
Redenbacher's tad pop.
All right, Basil.
Once again, I'm going to use my last rabbit hop for the day. Yeah, it has 2, and the other times I was using the boots. So I'm going to rabbit hop as a bonus action without provoking opportunity attack by the other 2, right in front, in between this the them and her, and I'm going to attack her with my rapier. (14 + 7).
Yep.
Yeah.
Crit it. Crit it good.
Don't you technically get sneak attack too? Because
Yeah, I already added it in there,
Just
yeah.
want to make sure.
It's 11 plus 16, 27 plus 27 plus 10. The piercing, the +5 piercing.
And what is this?
All piercing damage.
All piercing?
All natural.
Yeah, all natural piercing.
Damahe.
Yeah.
Damage.
She is bleeding out of her eyes, her nose, her mouth, multiple wounds in her body. The slod tadpoles are licking up at the blood as it drips down, but she is still alive. And it is her turn, and
She takes
you see her try to regenerate, and just a wave of confusion passes over her face when her body does not heal.
Good.
And 44.
And then a D12 psychic.
Well, it might not even get that far.
At the end.
We'll add it too, anyways. Roll it.
God, that was so bad. That's 5 plus. So that's 8 damage fire. So
And 1 psychic.
so 9 total damage.
Damage, yeah.
Except half for mine. But.
She goes down.
Yeah.
The fire damage got her to one knee. And then she puts both her hands down and looks up and is about to say something, about to cast something. And then just the psychic pain that she's in. It's just too much. And an aneurysm pops in her head.
And she croaks.
And she croaks.
She died of a fever and a migraine.
We still have little underlings to kill.
And Janu. So she's down. Damn, she didn't get to impregnate any of you.
very, very happily.
19. We're gonna attack this one with
Yep.
my longsword.
That hits.
Oh, man.
If we fight the warden,
10,
all I have is
16.
my magic boots to hop around.
Dead.
Yep. Oh, so I should probably be right here now too.
All right, so Norm, this goes to you. There's one here, and there's 8. Oh, those 8, can you move them to about here? Yeah.
We should leave these 8 for the next episode, by the way. We're at an hour
We should probably
now.
kill these really quick.
Okay.
I mean, you can just make it canon that we killed him, no problem.
Yeah, I'll do that. Everybody roll 1d20.
No advantage or anything?
Nope, straight up d20.
12.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
That one for
Okay.
Nat
20
for me.
Okay.
7.
Okay. So, Johnny, describe how you kill one.
Yeah, I just slash its head clean off, so it's like a perfect cut for a fish.
All right.
Fillet
Solon,
the
describe
hell
how
out
you
of it.
miss one.
I try casting a firebolt at one, and it fizzles out and goes all the way down the hallway to wherever.
All right. Basil, describe how you kill 2.
Poke, skewer, toss on them, trying to like make them eat that.
Roll a d6.
But to lose a noodly appendage.
If you get a 1,
2.
2. All right. So your speed is halved until short rest. When you were when you swung at them, you were trying to reach forward and swing, and your appendage got caught in the pile of just teeth and fangs that are below you, and it just ripped into your gooey visage, and just one of your appendages that you usually use to push yourself along.
By
is just
jelly like buttocks.
Yeah. And Gwen he uses his healing. So anybody who's hurt, I'll tell you how much we heal in a second. Everybody roll d20 again.
15.
7.
16.
All right, so Janu kill 1. Solon kill 1.
Pew pew.
Fire.
All right, everybody roll a d20. This is to see if you've gotten hit.
18.
Okay, so you didn't get hit.
10.
You did not get hit. It's 9 or under. You got hit.
9.
So for Basil, it's 5. For Solon, it's 3. D20s.
Real quick, when I rolled that 1, did I take damage?
No.
So I got a 19, which for me, if we're attacking, that means I got a critical.
Nice. Okay.
6.
Okay.
And then a 10 for me.
All right, so you kill 2. Everybody roll d20, see if you got hit.
Critical.
16.
8.
Okay.
19.
All right. So with your crit, you're able to step in front of Basil, push it out of the way. D20s again. There's 2 left.
Nat 20.
17.
2.
16.
All right, so you 3 go in together and just office space these last 2.
Mollywop them, just stomping puddles.
With all of them dead, all the sounds of combat continuing around you, although it's less and less and less and less, you're able to walk quickly through this building, see on the side where 2 false walls, where there's 8 on each wall, there's 8 hanging bullywogs, and each one has a giant hole ripped out of their chest. So 16 total. And you can see those were the slots. In the second to last room, as you're walking past, the door is ajar, and you see a troll chained to the wall, hands and feet, with a tube sticking into its spine. And it looks like it's draining fluid from it. And in the next room, same thing, the door is slightly open, and you see 2 changelings, you see 2 people that are chained up against the wall again, hands and feet chained straight to the wall, and their bodies are open, and you just see a glass case against the wall that looks like it's being magically refrigerated, and it's just filled with pieces of, Solon, you recognize this, pieces of liver. And remembering what you heard from the girl before, or from the bullywogs, that this is where they're taking the livers out of changelings and treating them with the troll spinal serum, as these 2 natural shape-shifting and regenerating creatures is what allows the polymorph to maintain its shape even after death. And that is where we will end this episode. Remember to not short rest, not to heal, not to regain any spell slots, because the battle is just about to start.